Hey guys, Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. Just coming to you. It's Sunday, November 30th. Just coming to you, wishing you guys a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a good time with your family and friends and had a nice long kind of getaway away from the computers. I'm basically just coming here. I'm starting to look over some charts here, doing my Sunday due diligence, and I wanted to send out a video since it has been a little bit of time since we've been together. Just show you what I see in the markets going into tomorrow, and just basically wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I did a lot of relaxing with the family and different friends, and watched some football and whatnot. So let's go ahead and look at a few of these markets and basically talk about what we see going into tomorrow. Here's crude. Crazy drop on Friday on crude. Got a little bit goofy there. Friday, you see this big drop here on Friday. Broke down below the previous day's lows and continued lower. Getting pretty darn extended here, for this instrument. A lot of times you get extended this far from this 21 period moving average. You will cause either a chop, so the moving average will come to it, or you'll cause some type of a reversion. So we're either looking for this thing to, either revert back towards that 21 EMA tomorrow or Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. So we're either looking for a reversion back to that moving average, or we can see this thing chopping sideways for a little bit so that moving average can come down to it. So them are the two ways for markets to revert back to the mean. Kind of the more conventional way in a downtrend would be to have a little retracement back towards that moving average. But sometimes you will see the market just go into a consolidation phase where the moving average actually comes to it. So either way, I do see that happening. So any type of trading that we can get above this previous day's low, I will be looking for opportunities to the long side. Using my intraday setups, I'll be looking for opportunities to the long side until we get this thing to revert back up just a little bit. Now, anything below the previous day's lows, there's only one direction I will be looking, and that's to continue this pattern to the short side. So anytime we can stay above the previous day's low, Monday, Tuesday, possibly Wednesday, but I'll be updating you on the videos starting tomorrow and so on and so forth. I'll be letting you know what I will be looking for. But starting tomorrow, any opportunity I can get above the previous day's low, I'll look to buy it up. Any type of drop below that previous day's low, I will look to continue this ride to the downside. No fighting against this. That's your crude. Let's go over the indexes here. Now I'm going to start with the Russell. If any of you have looked at the markets since last Wednesday, Russell really put on a show on Friday. You can see here it dropped very nicely on Friday. You're not going to see that drop on the other three indexes. You're actually going to see a nice up day on the NASDAQ. So what do we do from here? Well, we do have resistance here on the Russell. We have a couple different areas of resistance that have held and so on and so forth. Reversion back to this mean. I am going to pay close attention on Monday, tomorrow, at the previous day's high, previous day's low for each index. Now, I want them all correlated. Friday was goofy. We had a big sell-off in the Russell. We had the NASDAQ going up. We had the Dow and the S&P kind of neutral. That was what we did. Now, going into tomorrow, Monday, if we continue to trade down below the previous day's low, I'll look for more of a pullback. First to the 2025 and then the retest of these swing lows here. If we get a rally here, remember, the short-term momentum is to the upside, but we're at resistance. So this is to be expected. But if we can get any type of rally here, the momentum is to the upside. I'm going to look to go with it. Avoiding that previous day's highs, so watch out for the previous day's highs, and anything above the previous day's high, I'm going to look to go with it. Let's quickly look at the other indexes here. Get on the same page. We'll go to the other extreme, which is the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ actually had an up day, guys. How crazy is that after we just seen what the Russell did? But the same thing. We're getting pretty far extended here from this 21 EMA. I got to pay attention. I want them all correlated. So we're going to have options both ways. But if we can drop down below this previous day's low, I'll look to trade that pullback. Just like we did on the crude market. This is the opposite way, but the same exact analysis that we just had on our crude. And then anything above the previous day's highs, you have to go with the trend, guys. When do you know this is going to stop? We don't. So every single time you break above a previous day's highs, just continue. Just continue this. That's what an uptrend does. It breaks above the previous day's highs. That's just the natural progression of an uptrend. So if we do break above the previous day's highs, I only look for one direction. We're only going to be looking for one direction on this particular instrument. And then you got the Dow and the S&P. The Dow and the S&P, they're acting very similar here, guys. Very similar in fashion. You see that very, very neutral market here on the Dow. Basically, all of last week, we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, all basically in that same exact pattern. Thursday, Friday, you know it's a holiday, but you understand what I'm saying, though. Very, very, very tight consolidation on the Dow. So we'll use the same analysis. We'll see if we can drop below the previous day's low or continue this trend. And then the S&P, very similar to the Dow, just a few more bodies in the Dow, but nonetheless the same. We'll be looking for that pullback, or we're going to look for this trend to resume. Not going to fight against the trend, but I would love, one of my favorite times to trade is when we get really extended. You get stuff way down here, way away from these moving averages. These are some of the best times for me to trade, getting these pullbacks. Now, I'm not a counter trend trader by any means, but in this uptrend, I remember back here, we were taking shorts here in the market. Every time we got more and more extended and we started to break through or tease that we're going to roll over, then were the times we get some of the best opportunities. So we're in that situation again going into tomorrow. So maybe we can take advantage of it. All right, guys, I'm not going crazy into depth because it was a nice holiday weekend. I just wanted to come to you guys. It's Sunday. I wanted to give you a little idea going into tomorrow. Maybe my analysis can kind of match yours. I don't really know, but I hope it was able to help you out. If you have any questions, you're always willing to email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, I want to wish you guys a happy Sunday. We got a little bit of football left here today. And a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys all had a great time with family and friends. And if anybody is not part of our trading room, you're more than welcome to come in and take a trial and come see us. Come see us actually trade live. So if you have any questions, go ahead and get a hold of me, guys. If not, you members, I'll see you in the room tomorrow morning. Have a good Sunday.